Hi, my name is Kim Roberts, and I'd like to read you a poem from my most recent book of poems, The Scientific Method. I have a poem in the book that is weirdly appropriate for our current health crisis called The Immovable Empyrean. Before I read it, though, I just wanted to share, I just recently found out the etymology of the word quarantine. It comes from the Italian for the word 40, because during times of the Black Plague, it was thought that 40 was the number of days you needed to confine people to keep the disease from spreading. And that number was not based on any sort of medical expertise, but it wasn't a random number either. It came from the Bible. It came from sources in the Old Testament, what Jews call the Torah, and the New. There are three places where that period of time, 40 days and 40 nights, is mentioned specifically in connection of times of the need for purification. That's the flood, the period of time the Israelites wandered in the wilderness, and the period of Lent, which I found fascinating. I have a poem that is actually about the Black Plague. I tend to write a lot of poems that are about the body and the frailties of the body. But of course, during these strange times that we're in now, I had no idea how much this would resonate with our present. The poem starts with an epigraph from Giovanni Boccaccio's The Decameron. He writes, "It has come to this, that a dead man was then of no more account than a dead goat would be today." The Immovable Empyrean. Mercury makes men ambitious for glory. Saturn makes men temperate as monks. The gates of the ghetto were locked at dusk, unlocked at dawn, until the plague washed over the city, and we Jews were barred inside. Food was scarce, and clean water even more rare. But buboes were plentiful, as big as eggs in the armpits, as big as apples in the groin, the stench venting when lanced by a doctor. The gates were fortified with wooden stockades. The healthy knew the only release was death. Some said the air was corrupted with putrid vapors that stuck to clothes and entered the body, the Arcadian body, through pores in the skin. Some bathed in vinegar, some burned tar to cleanse the air. Some thought even talk was toxic. Astronomers blamed the conjunction of aggressive Mars and humid Jupiter, the planets moving in a black labyrinth of space, the immovable Empyrean. When red carbuncles appeared on the torso, it was only a matter of days, perhaps hours. Under the lens, the bacteria, Yersinia pestis, is shaped like rods. Its vector is blood. Its strategy is multiplication. The language of disease is mathematics. The black labyrinth of the body, the internal maze of vessels, capillary, vein, artery, aorta, heart. I hope that you and all your loved ones are staying safe and healthy. Please take care.